Thank you so much, Zeddy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my name is Kaspi, also known as Casper, and I'm here to show off Macbat 64 here, a really cute little 3D platformer solo developed by a fella called Siactro/Marcus Horn. Really excited to be showing off the 100% category today. Time is going to be once we enter this first level here, which I think as long as we're ready, I'm going to count us in. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so let's skip some cutscenes. I'm a bit rusty, I will admit. The main goal of all these levels is going to be us collecting a bunch of items in order to be able to unlock whatever triggers the end of the level. In this case, we gotta buy a beer for a parrot. Don't worry about it. He's fine. He's a pirate. It makes sense. And that was the first level. That's yeah. A lot of these levels are quite short, but we try our best to optimize them as much as we can. This next level is a great example of that because we are going to be skipping a lot of the level through something called a beach clip. I'll try to focus a little bit so I can maybe not look at the wall for like 10 seconds. That would be great. But yeah, we're going to be using this barrel over here. Let's see. There we go, beautiful. So yeah, by pushing ourselves out of bounds, we are under the level here, and under the level there is water, and water allows us to jump infinitely, which is very convenient. Usually we'd only have 9 jumps. This becomes a bit of an issue, we'll see in future levels. As well as that, we're going to be grabbing this here trophy from below the level. Yes, nice. We need to grab those trophies for the 100% category. So yeah, very nicely done. That went very well. Awesome. Now on to forest level. As I said, these levels go by quick, so I hope you're paying attention. I hope you can follow along. Those are the words that I'm looking for. So in this level, this is a Zelda-inspired level. We're going to be grabbing a shield, a sword, and a hat. Well, we're actually going to be buying the hat from this fella. Oops. Then we're going to be walking behind here, grabbing our second trophy, and grabbing the sword over here, and I'm going to be going into the dungeon. Now, in this dungeon, there is a puzzle of sorts, a shadow mirror puzzle. Now, I'm going to be trying to do the fast version of it. I have not hit it in practice today, so let's see. Yeah, we have this mirror puzzle, and then we have another sarcophagus, I think. I guess, yeah, it's a sarcophagus that we got to push open with a convenient big red button, and then we have the shadow puzzle. Let's try and get this. Ooh, no. Okay, that's fine. Still very easy to back up. It only loses a couple of seconds to miss that, so that's fine by me. Grab that goblet there and give it to this adventurer over here to unlock the key to beat the level. Beautiful. Now on to one of the biggest skips of the entire level, or of the entire game even. This skips a few minutes, I would argue maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes of stuff by just hitting on the top of the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we get all the way to the top here and complete the level without having to do all the necessary stuff, collecting balloons and things. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to skip the entire level. That level also has a couple of Easter eggs, which, you know, we kind of got an incentive for that. I don't know how much we have left of that.
Yeah, we are currently sitting at $25 out of $64 for the Easter egg showcase, so we are missing $39 still. Guys, please get your donations in. Make sure that you pick this target, because you have until only the end of this run for this target to be met. Yes,
and this run goes by quick, so you don't have that much time. And this game has some really cool Easter eggs that I would love to show off. In particular, the 2 in that level, in that previous level. But yeah, here we have one of 2 2D platforming levels in this game. This one inspired by Kirby, quite obviously, I hope. We got to collect 5 apples. At the end here, we have a big old blimp that we have to go on top of. In the Switch version, and I think also the Xbox One version, if I'm not mistaken, there is a way to sort of skip straight on top here. Unfortunately, we don't have the required amount of speed to do that on the PC version because the Switch version is a lot faster. They just have a lot more speed, and I think that's unfair, but also I can't keep up with the Switch version at all. I would not be able to run this game. My brain doesn't work that fast. I'm a speedrunner, but I'm not a speedrunner, you know. Oops. And then we have the Tubular City level. Now this level is everyone's favorite, except for everyone, because it is RNG based. In 2 of the major bits, we need to collect 5 coins at the beginning here. The goal of the entire level is to power a DeLorean using 4-hole batteries, which is of course all you need to power a DeLorean. This is well known at this point. So we're going to grab 5 coins, we're going to go and play this minigame. This is the first moment of RNG. And really the entire run, these alien things can spawn anywhere, and we want them preferably to spawn in the middle or wherever we are standing, like that, so we can kill them as quickly as possible. Okay, not the worst RNG, quite literally, but not good. And then, oops, we have this one where, thankfully this knight, he doesn't reset our progress or anything, but he does stop us from grabbing the pouch, which is bad because we want to grab the pouch. We're going to buy this video game here, Legend of Bat. Bats are pretty cool, I like them. And we're going to give the game to that monkey, so he gives us a video game. And then the major moment of RNG here, this dance floor. These green panels can be anywhere, touching the red panels resets our progress, and we preferably want them to be right next to us so we don't have to jump too much. Which, okay, that wasn't the worst RNG, that wasn't the best RNG, it is fine. And then we're going to jump into the DeLorean here. In order to, I think, time travel or something, isn't that what a DeLorean does? But we can just kind of squeeze ourselves here. We're supposed to have this little minigame here, but thankfully for us, we can stand right here, and I can just chill a little bit. Do y'all have anything to say over there? Anything to announce?
Yeah, absolutely. We just received a $20 anonymous donation going towards the target of this Easter egg showcase that we have a little bit later on, potentially, at the end of the run. That means we are only missing $19 now. So guys, please get your donations in. I also want to quickly remind everyone that while you are putting your money towards this Macbat target, you can also put your money towards a poll. And we have a poll open for Tomb Raider Legend, and it's a language poll between German, French, English, Italian, and Spanish. And German is currently in the lead at $110. Back to you, Kaspi.
Yes, so now we're on to the Mac Race level, another sort of minigame here, a little bit of a, I said another one, a minigame here that is a little bit different here. This is a go-karting level, Hypnoshock reference, question mark. Yeah, but this level is a bit interesting in that, thankfully, this monitor seems to be at 120 hertz. I actually wasn't sure, because turning speed is actually affected here by refresh rate. So low refresh rates, we have worse turning, which sucks because we want to take tight lines as much as possible. We also want to grab these boxes here. It is a small moment of RNG here where we have to rely on whether or not the AI grabs the boxes to try and get the closest one, but it's not too major. We have 2 power-ups that go in a loop, the squid power-up and regular boost power-up. The squid power-up can go through grass and oil slicks, while the boost just speeds you up on the regular road. So overall, not too interesting. We have tried to find ways to skip more of it, ultra shortcuts and things. Ooh, I missed that. That's fine. Not too big of a deal. Ooh, my line was a little messed up there. That's okay. But unfortunately, we haven't found anything that allows us to skip more of this level, unfortunately, because it's kind of long and slow, but it's fine. We're almost done now, almost at the end of this level. And bada bing bada boom, there we are. Yes, and then next up, we got a little bit of a different vibe, I'd say. You know, if anybody here has played any Resident Evil, yeah, I heard you. Yeah, this is Moody Mansion. One of, surprisingly, like 3, debatably 4, actually, like horror game inspired themed levels, which is kind of funny. We're going to grab another Kiwi trophy. We're going to Death Warp back here, and then we're going to unlock this door. Now, ordinarily we'd grab that key and go elsewhere, but we already know the solution to the puzzle because a voice in my head was like, do it like this. I've never played this game before, trust me. So yeah, that turns into a very short and sweet, but very. I like the level. It's nice. And then we have the final traditional level of the main game. This is going by very quickly here. This is the factory level. One of, I feel like, kind of few levels in the game where we actually end up like doing the intended stuff and collecting everything. So this time we want to collect 6 screws to fix the submarine, much like the DeLorean. That only takes 4 batteries. The submarine, of course, only needs 4 screws in order to work. This is a well-known fact. So we're gonna run around here. We're gonna grab the final of our 4 Kiwi trophies here, right back here, and then we're gonna watch this. Starfish? No, wait, where am I? Right, we're gonna go over here to this bouncy guy. He wants some cereal, and then we're gonna give it to him like that. Grab the final screw and give these screws to this guy, which is then gonna spawn this dart gun. Now this dart gun we're gonna be seeing in the final boss as well, so get used to it. And by get used to it, I mean we're gonna see it for like 10 seconds total. I'm gonna shoot this guy. That's the face I make when you donate. Ish. I'm not as pretty as that guy, I'll admit, but yeah, we're gonna grab this stamp here, and we're done. Awesome. And on to the final boss of the main game. But don't worry, we are not done yet. There will be more to show off. There are 4 bonus levels that we're going to be going through as well after this fight. But this fight is a little interesting. It's actually different in 90%. In 90% we can skip it entirely. By reaching the border of the map, we can just end the fight because it's like a new game plus ending / Easter egg. Speaking of, we have that incentive. But instead, we're going to beat this fight normally because we have to unlock the bonus levels, unfortunately. But we can still skip a little bit by shooting exactly once and then bullying the Melon King here. We have another dart gun that spawns on top of us. Apologies, sound warning. This is a little loud. I kind of forgot about that. But yeah, that's going to allow us to skip the second phase of the fight and move us on to phase 3. Here, which is a simple phase where we're just going to be jumping across these platforms, skipping a few of them by using our 9 jumps, and blowing a cannon, or shooting a cannon to blow this guy away. And then we have a little Wilhelm scream. Run doesn't count unless you hear the Wilhelm scream. This is a factual statement. So that is an automatic second time loss that you have to have every run. I'm lying, actually, but... and then thank you for playing. Wow, wasn't that a great game, everyone? Yeah, now we have the best part of the run, where we have unskippable, unskippable credits. So hey, guys, anything else?
Well, we have a $19 donation from Neflin, who said, I gotcha, fam. Thanks for showing off a cool little game at ESA. You're doing a good job. And he's got our back because he contributed this this donation to the target of the Easter egg showcase, which has now been met. So we will see even more of the back. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? You got anything?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, now that we have met this target for Macbat, we have another target that you guys can actually put your money towards, and that's for the Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoons run, which will be coming up after this one, and it's for a coinless any percent incentive. That one is at a target of $300. We're currently sitting at $232, which means we are missing $68. So please keep the donations coming in, guys.
Yes, awesome. So right here at the beginning here, this level we spawn in with only 8 jumps because we're already in the air. So we want to jump all the way up there and then try to make a very tight cycle. I thought I didn't make it there for a second, but we might be good, hopefully, which would be really cool because I actually haven't hit this cycle in a PB before. Ooh, that was really close. Okay. That's fine though, only loses us about a second because we have a very convenient checkpoint right at the top there. This does mean that another cycle is going to be a little bit off from what I would prefer, but yeah, no, that should be fine. We're just going to drop down here and we should, I'm going to play it safe here because I don't want to spawn back there and lose a lot of time. But we can get onto this platform and yeah, this is the second level. That is 2D. Those are words. And yeah, another nice, short and sweet one. And then we had Resident Evil, but has anyone seen the incredible Return to Silent Hill now in theater? Don't watch it. It's really bad, actually. Yeah, this is a Silent Hill level, inspired level, and it is also short and sweet and a little creepy, and I don't really know what's going on. But we are here to collect 5 coins. I think the parrot needs money for something, and I really hope it's not another beer because he does not need it. I'll be so for real. This guy's on a cycle here, so we want to wait there, and then we're gonna death abuse and get back to the beginning and end off the level and go into the objectively best level in the game. I'm saying so many factual statements today. So in this one, we're going to be unlocking the sort of new game plus of this game, which is the infinite jumps that I mentioned earlier, the Kiwi wings. Kiwi is a character in this game as well as in other Seactro games. He is the GOAT, I would say. And we're just going to jump up here. And oh, wait, there's just... Oh, we're done. And then we're on to the final level already. This run has gone really, really well, actually. Shockingly, considering today was my first time touching this game since I played it for SGDQ in July. So this has gone pretty well. But yeah, this is a Christmas level. It is unfortunately February, but Christmas is at any time when you're playing Macbat 64. Christmas can be any time. So we want to collect 80 of these baubles, which is higher than I can count. I'll be for real. So we want to use these little zoomy-woomy boost thingies to zoom across the map and grab these 80 bubbles as quickly as we can. Yeah, just complete it out. We're going to decorate a really big tree. Like, it's really big. I don't think it's responsible to have a tree that big, but we got to decorate it. So this routing has been optimized by myself, who originally did 100%, or optimized 100%, as well as Dilcat, the absolute GOAT, who is the 90% and 100% world record holder, as well as a really good friend of mine. He, the first time I got any percent record, he re-grabbed it in like 8 hours, and then I kind of gave up on the game for a while, and then I got it back again, and then he re-grabbed it after 8 hours again. So he is just insane, actually. Time is coming up once we hit this final stamp here, which is in 3, 2, 1, time! That was really, really good. I don't remember my PB, but that's really close to my PB, which is crazy. But yeah, so I guess we have that incentive now, the Easter egg showcase. I don't really need any more setup, so we're gonna start off here in this Kiwi, the level where we got the Kiwi wings. That's not the level where we got the Kiwi wings. Do we want the timer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll do a timer. I haven't started yet, so it's okay. We can start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so now I'm in the right level here. So all the way up here, we want to get real high. You see a little Easter egg over there. Want to get real high until the camera kind of unlocks. I do realize I have never noticed that this level does not have music, and it's kind of freaking me out. I don't really like it. It's like a liminal space. But yeah, here we have this little Easter egg here, a little Final Fantasy map here. There's not really anything to do here. It's just a cool little thing you can find here. But we can go into Antarctica and be in a white void if we want to. And then we have in the beach level. Question mark? Yes, the beach level. We're going to clip back out of bounds. We can do this without clipping out of bounds like this, but it is slightly faster if I can get it quickly. Question mark? I might just go for the New Game Plus way of doing it. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So this is going to require a lot of jumps to get out of bounds here. We're going to see Macbat here. He's going to start bouncing off the wall once he stops bouncing off the wall, which was actually not only one bounce. Cool. So we want to go all the way back to this weird object here. You see a little shadow underneath, like Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, no, I deserve that. I deserve that. But yeah, we have another Easter egg back here where we can see the outside of the bar from the beginning of the game. I have ventured out into this infinite nothingness, and there's really nothing there. It's also kind of scary. A lot of these Easter eggs kind of give me like liminal space vibes. And then we have the last two that I'm going to be showing off here, which is in Strangely Familiar Jungle. I mentioned this one earlier. So the first one that I'm going to be showing off isn't really an Easter egg, but it is that if anybody paid attention to the credits, you might have realized that this monkey up here was voiced by a particular individual. This monkey is voiced by Grant Kirkhope, who is the composer for a lot of Rareware games, especially like Banjo-Kazooie and that sort of thing. And so, well, I'll let him talk.
Laying around in the hot sun like a fried banana. Marvelous.
Cinema. Yes, and then we have the final Easter egg here, which will be, again, we want to wait for the camera to unlock, and we want to get behind here. I actually kind of forget exactly where it is. There it is. And, you know, I made a joke about Shadow the Hedgehog earlier, which wasn't too, you know, it wasn't just a bad joke, because this is a Sonic Adventure Easter egg. We have Siactro's very own Sonic OC here. I don't know if he has a name. We have a weird wizard-looking dude, and we have Mr. President. So, yeah, that'll be time, I think. Yeah. Thank you all so much, everybody, for watching this run. Shout-outs to the Macbat 64 community, especially for showing up. And even though I gave you like 20 minutes of warning on this run. And also shout-outs to everybody who donated for this incentive. It's really awesome to be able to sit here and help raise money. And yeah, without further ado, I think that'll be it for me for now.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kaspi. Kaspi basically gave us a little bit of a bonus run because we had some rescheduling that we had to do. So one more round of applause, please, for our runner. And thank you, everyone, as well, for all the donations and that allowed us to actually see all the cool Easter eggs that were hidden in this game. We'll go for a quick break. Right now, we'll be back with a short interview. And after that, we will have some Sly Cooper action. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.